have my headphones in, so hopefully the mic ends up good sound quality. I'm using my regular mic. So, anyways, I'm gonna hop into it because this is like the 45th time I've tried to film this. My dogs, everybody is doing crazy stuff. Okay, this is gonna be ASMR. My June favorites. This is my birthday month. I don't like June. Just normally feels so special. I don't know why. I've always loved June. Not really about my birthday, but it's just. But I will say this month has not felt like June to me. It's been really, 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 really rainy and not that warm where I live. It's been really humid, but hot like it is, and it just doesn't feel like summer. And summer's my favorite, so I like spring and summer. So, all right, we're gonna start with the miscellaneous, like weird things. Okay. I love the sound of this cat. This is the Secret Weightless Dry Spray Deodorant and antiperspirant, which I normally never use antiperspirant because of the aluminum. But I felt like my normal deodorant wasn't cutting it when I was sitting at the baseball field like for hours in the sun. I'm not even somebody that gets really hot. I'm normally always cold, but I just felt like so stinky, So I've been using this all month, and I really hate that I love it so much because when I originally picked it up, I didn't really look at it. I was just like, oh, vanilla dry spray, yes. I love this. Like warm vanilla, like from Bath and Body Works, or just like a warm vanilla scent. It's vanilla and argan oil. I don't know if I said that, but as soon as you spray it on, immediately, it is dry to the touch, and it doesn't feel heavy. It just feels like so. It is called weightless dry spray, but it really does. It feels like, I don't know. I really love it. But take it with a grain of salt, because if you don't like aluminum in your around your armpits, I totally understand. I try to only use this when I'm going to be out for long periods of time in the sun, so I'm not using it every day, because for that reason. I was using it every day until I was like, oh my gosh, but it says 48-hour sweat and odor protection, and I'm normally not able to test that for you, but my son had scarlet fever, and I was just marinating in my own stank, and I didn't get a shower for a few days, and I was like, I smell really good still. This never happens. When you're laying with a baby or a toddler, especially when they have a fever, anybody that has a fever, when it finally breaks, they get so sweaty, and just them laying on you anyways makes you so sweaty because they're like a heating blanket, which I'm always cold, but I had tried this out, and I was like, I smell good still. My husband hugged me, and he was like, you smell good, and I was like, I don't know how I haven't had a shower, and then I was like, it's the Dove, or no, Secret weightless dry spray, not Dove, but it is cruelty free. Not the best for you, but it is cruelty free. Okay, anyways, another scent. Okay, you guys, I caved from TikTok, but I got a really good deal on this because an older lady that I know had purchased this and didn't end up loving it for herself for whatever reason, and This is like $60, I believe, for like this small bottle, which looks like a lot, but I've only been using it for a few weeks, and it's definitely easy to. I don't think you're actually supposed to do that and like pat it, but it just smells so good. It smells like summer. It smells like sunscreen, and that's what it's supposed to smell like. But it's Vacation by Vacation. It says scent of the world famous Vacation sunscreen company. So I love the sound of this. I'm normally not a big glass tapping fan, but this is like really thick glass. I really like beveled glass, or like that certain textures glass, but anyways, this smells so good. It just really does smell like old school sunscreen smell. I layer it normally with the with this like tanning I think it's, I wish I had the bottle with me, but it's just like a glowy tanning. It's only like SPF 30. I don't actually use it for like tanning or like sunscreen. It just has like a shimmer to it, and it smells really good and complements this. I wish they still made sunscreen that smells like this. All sunscreens just, they smell like sunscreen, but they don't have like that beachy smell really anymore. This literally, it smells so good. My husband is obsessed with it. It's like coconutty, it's like juicy, salty, everything. Anyways, been loving that. Sorry, I've filmed this so many times, so I hope that I haven't talked about this in this recording. I love box tapping, so I saved the box just for this video. Anyways, this was my Sephora birthday gift. It is the Watermelon Glow PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner, and then the Watermelon Glow Dewdrops. I normally don't fall into the hype. I do for makeup, but not for skincare. I do fall into hype for a lot of things, but normally not skincare because my skin is super reactive. I'm an esthetician, and I can normally find duplicate products that are cheaper with better ingredients and things like that. So and I don't so far I've been loving these. They get really good sized because I've been using this for like 2 weeks, and it's still, because I just take a couple drops on my hand and just dab it in, because it's got like a I don't know if you guys have ever used nail mucin, but I like to use that, and it's got that kind of texture. It's a little bit liquidier than that, but it's not liquidy as like a normal toner that's just like water, basically. So you can really press this in without it like running everywhere and wasting product. This is the Pore Tight Toner. I don't like this as much as this, but I still do like this. And I feel like it has made my skin look good. I don't have a filter on. I think the quality of this camera, and just, I'm not filming with a ring light, but I do have like a natural light in front of me. Oh, that sounds good. But I think too, this one product that's in my favorites is really what has been making my skin look good. I'm obsessed with it. So I'll talk about that in a minute. But this is the Dewdrops, and I I was really honestly blown away because I've been using them for a couple weeks, and I mainly use these just when I wear makeup. I've used them, I think, 2 or 3 times without wearing makeup with them. It has a frosted glass bottle, so you can't really see where exactly it is, but I feel like this is going to last me at least a month or more, because I feel like people overuse products, especially after watching TikTok, when you see people like dripping it down their face and stuff, and people think that that's what you should do, but you really only need a really small amount and then just press it in, and a little goes a really long way with both of these products. So I'm gonna keep using it, but it hasn't broken me out, and that is really unusual for me. I feel like I said, my skin's so reactive and acne prone, so I have a hard time even being an esthetician and knowing about ingredients and stuff. Some things that are, acne safe and don't have any pore clogging ingredients still break me out because something in the product will irritate my skin. So that's that. I'm sorry, I have a lot to talk about. I found a lot of cool stuff this month. Okay, this is something that I've been putting off purchasing for, I feel like, forever. And if you know, you know. I got the smaller size because I wanted to see if it was going to break me out, because I have so many foundations that I've tried, high-end and drugstore, that have broken me out. And like the drugstore, normally, I don't know if they let you return stuff, but Ulta and Sephora is really good about letting you return stuff. But I never end up doing that. I normally put it in my kit for like proms or weddings, or because they all look amazing and beautiful. Well, most of them that I've tried, but they end up breaking me out. And I can't share my foundations with my mom because she is really dark complected. Her skin tone is probably 4 at least shades darker than me, at least. So probably more than that, honestly, in the summertime, for sure. She's dark complected, so she's very in like the medium, like the medium range of medium. So she cannot use my stuff. I mean, skincare she can, but obviously. But anyways, I try to give them to friends and stuff, but I don't see my friends as often as I would like to, and I don't want like stuff to expire and stuff, and I need to just start taking stuff back. But I feel like that's why I feel like a lot of people are like that. They don't return stuff because it's kind of a pain in the butt. The last time I actually had the balls to return something, I was like, oh, I'm gonna return this. It was something I bought with Christmas, for Christmas, I think, and or maybe somebody got it for me for Christmas. Yeah, it was, and I already had it, and I loved it, but I didn't want 2 of the same thing, and I went and I didn't have the card that it was purchased on, so they wouldn't even let me like switch it out. This was at Sephora. They wouldn't even let me switch it out for store credit or anything, so I was like just stuck with it unless I had the person that purchased it on their card come, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that, so awkward. And so I ended up, this was last Christmas, but I ended up just giving it to a friend. But it was a really nice makeup palette that I absolutely loved, but I don't need to, how long it takes to use up like an eyeshadow palette. It takes forever. But anyways, sorry, I get off on tangents. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, which I'm sure you probably know, but I got it in like the smaller size instead of the large because I didn't think I was going to love it as much as I do. Oh my gosh, like why have I been waiting so long to try this? It's so expensive, but like relatively, you don't need a lot. It's really liquidy. And I feel like it works so well with my combination and like reactive skin. Because if I have any dry patches from using spot treatment or anything like that, it doesn't emphasize those. And I use a beauty blender and just really press it in. Or even if I use a brush, I use like a flat top brush and really press it in so that it's not, I don't normally buff foundation in unless I'm using like a really like a liquidy formula, or like something that's like really light coverage, like serum foundation, because it can really lift up those dry patches and emphasize those if you're doing that with the normal foundation. This is exactly what it says it is. It's perfect glow, flawless foundation. I hope that's not too loud on there, but it sounds cool, like in person. But like, I'm trying to get cool on the camera without being too. I don't know how to make it because it does have some kind of like filter effect, I feel. Hopefully, maybe that takes it off. But I'm just trying to show the foundation. You can see my pores and stuff, but it really does look, it's so good. I love it so much. I'm obsessed. Like, I feel like I'm never gonna want to buy another foundation now, and my husband's gonna be like, what are you doing? Okay, and paired with this, what the heck? The lighting got so weird. Paired with this product, this is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Pressed Powder, which I've used for a long time. This product, well, I mean, probably a couple of years. This actual one has hit pan. I don't know if you can see, but I've had this for probably 4 months or something. I take a sponge and dab it on, really press it in, let it soak, and then just kind of sweep it off, like with a brush, and just kind of like dab it in to take off the excess. So you're not getting that like dry look, but you're still getting the benefits of it really making you look poreless and your makeup staying and lasting. So I love the sound of that too. Okay. This is another favorite. I think I've talked about this, but this is the e.l.f. Stay All Night Blue Light Micro Setting Mist. I love this so much. Like, it's got such a fine mister, and this is the only one out of like the e.l.f. ones that doesn't have pore clogging ingredients that I've found, that doesn't break me out. Like, don't quote me on that, but like the ones that I've looked at. And I'm sure the blue light is just like a gimmick, but it works so well. I put it on right after I do my foundation, and then I put on my powder, and then I put on another like little layer. Then I normally press it in with my beauty sponge with a little bit on it under my eyes, and then do like powder under there, and you are like locked for like 10 hours of makeup. So I love that. Okay, lip products I've been loving. Oh, we'll do this. This is something I've been loving, which I have a wing right now, which I haven't done a wing in, I feel like I do sometimes like a smoky wing with just shadow, but I forgot how much that I loved this. This is the KVD. Previously it was like Kat Von D, but I guess she got bought out when she was doing all the weird stuff for a while. influencer box, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot how much that I love this. So I definitely will be repurchasing this. NYX has some good ones. Physicians Formula has a good one that's like in a pen. This just makes it so easy, so simple. And this one is waterproof, and my son will literally splash me in the face, like in the pool. My mascara will be running, and this will be like, you know, like staying on so well, and just like, but then somehow at the end of the day, it's so easy to remove. It doesn't dry into your lashes and clump and get hard. It doesn't get flaky. I don't know, it's just like the perfect eyeliner if you like, even if you don't like a winged liner, if you just like to line your top line before you put on lashes or whatever you like to do. It works so well. And they have it in I think this is Trooper Black, but they also have it in brown and maybe a few other colors. I don't know. I know they have it in brown because I've gotten brown before, but that was when it was Kat Von D's brand and not KVD. I don't know if she's still associated with the brand. I think that they parted ways. So, anyways, I just wanted to mention that. It works amazing. Okay, the next thing is lip products that I've been loving. I've used this eyeliner for years, but I've used like pretty much only this liner. Hold on. Okay, they're crazy. The neighbors are outside. Anyways, I've been only using this lip liner this month. I love this lip liner anyways, but I really genuinely have not used another lip liner, I don't think, the whole month. This is just the NYX lip pencil in nude beige. It's just like the perfect, I have it on right now just with some gloss. It's perfect. Oh my gosh, my dog is drinking like a freaking camel over here. Anyways, the lighting is so weird. I'm trying to get to where you can see better. Anyways, I love this so much. It's not expensive, and I love all of NYX lip liners, but especially this one is my favorite. This is not oldie, but it's something I had in my collection that I've just been absolutely loving again. And it looks super expensive and bougie, and it sounds really cool. But it is the Milani in 420 Tees. It doesn't have as great of cap sounds, but I'm gonna put a little bit on. It's creamy. It's such a pretty nude. I love it so much. Oh, I didn't even show you guys. So it's just like a pinky nude. It has some residual lipstick from other things, but I'm trying to get it to focus. I don't think it's going to. But it's beautiful. It's really inexpensive. I have lip plumber on, so it looks like my lips are like really overlined, but they're not. The lip plumber just got up by the line and kind of made my outer lip get red and like stay into that color. Okay. And then this is the lip plumper I've been loving. It is from the brand Honey at the Dollar Tree, $1.25. It's just the lip plumper gloss in the clear, and I'm gonna go back and get, they have like a red shade. This works so well. I will say, if you don't like the burn, I wouldn't recommend this at all. I don't think it burns that bad, but if you use like I'm trying to think. That's really good lip sounds. But if you use like the Too Faced injection lip gloss, this is super similar in terms of burn, and honestly I feel like it makes my lips look plumper, which I have stuff laid over top. I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but I have stuff layered under it, so it's just a really good gloss too. It just looks really pretty, but it also works really well, and it's $1.25, so you can't go wrong. But if you don't like a burn, like I love a burn, so like I feel like it's working, and it really does work, so I would highly recommend this if you do that. But like I said, you will feel a tingle, like a burn. I don't think it's that bad, but some people on TikTok were acting like their lips were gonna fall off, so I don't know. Okay, the last product that I have, I talked about this in a Marshall's haul, or TJ Maxx haul. Marshalls, it's from Marshalls. This is the Vita Liberata Advanced Organics Fabulous Self-Tanning Tinted Lotion with Marula Oil. And I got it in medium. I think that's all they had was like light and medium or something. This is my favorite self-tanner I've ever tried. You can put this on, obviously, with like a mitt or something, or gloves or whatever, and go out, and it looks good like immediately, but then like it develops, and I have it on now, and it just looks really natural. It doesn't leave you with like orangey at all, which it's been a few days, and it fades so naturally. It's really hard to see, but it just looks like you've been out in the sun. It doesn't look orangey at all. It's so good. I went back to Marshall's to buy all the bottles that they had there, and they were gone. So, and then I looked online, and the only place I can find it is like Macari, like eBay. So I think it's been discontinued. So, but I wanted to share it with you guys. If you guys see it at your Marshalls, I would definitely recommend it and try it. But that is everything that I have today. That was my favorites. Oh my gosh, one thing. I don't know, I think I've talked about this before in the past. Sorry, I have to mention this because I'm obsessed. And it helped my skin so much. Been super stressed out, and I had a lot of breakouts, I think, from being just stressed from my son being really sick and stuff like that, and hormones. But this is the Briotech topical skin spray. It's the hypochlorous acid, which I've talked about before. It's basically exactly the same as the Tower 28 SOS spray. Well, it's not basically, it is. It's exactly the same for like half the price for 3.4 fluid ounces. You can get this on Amazon, and I know there's other brands that have even more for cheaper, but I bought this and I fell in love with it, and I just wanted to mention that. So I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of your week. I know it's Wednesday, so I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I hope you all know that you have a purpose, and you are made to be here for a reason. You are made to do beautiful things, and I feel like God made everyone for a purpose. And I had a close family friend pass away, and it puts everything in perspective, and I just want you all to know that suffer from anxiety and depression or whatever that you suffer from, you're here for a reason, and you're loved, and the world would miss you so much. So I hope that you there's so much to be thankful for, and it's easy to get caught up on material things, and I do the same thing of like, oh, I'll be happier when I get this, I'll be happier whenever I pay this off or this, but you really have to live in the now and just be happy and appreciative that you get to breathe and live another day and spend it with the people that